Done.
Nope. You're lying.
Shapar, what you sawing?
Top one. I think the red stick.
Shot one. Bon. Paria. Bon. Yasharala.
Shot one. Bonaparium. Bon Yashala.
How about Shem Hoshai Brakatah?
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabrak.
No, go ahead.
Like, yeah, John. It's like if I may next time, once the service starts, please don't in the middle of a service.
That's the chair. That's the chair. I put right there.
Ayash. That chair was there for a reason. I was shot.
So like I told him he could take that. That's my mistake.
Oh.
I didn't know you. I didn't know that was you had put that. So like, get him in your account. Bobby the shop. Bring the shop. Bobby the shop.
Wow.
All right. So like, it's like, do good. Do what? All right. All right, that's for now. So like, you should pause, which means horn. All right. Yayan, which means one.
Yasharala, which means to Israel.
The power means on again. Sure. Water.
I imagine him in the room. Start with Punya Hakadom, which means turn and face the east. Everyone rise, turn and face the east. Whenever you're ready.
Yours friend in Hebrew, Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shemaya.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Shemka.
Shemka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh. Malakutka. Tabaa. Batizak. Hayah. Aisha. Baratza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashemayim. Nathanlano. Lacham. Kal. Yawam. Wasalachno. Kawafno. Kasalachno. Kawafno. Wala. Kawayano. Banasayawun. Abor. Hawashinu. Mayun. Ra. Kaya. Laka. Hamalakwa. Wahala. Watapara. I will love you. Amen. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
Cock the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Ba'ashem Yahushua. Baruch Shah. Nathanlano. Hakak. Hakak. Larpa. Kal Makala. Kal Marawa. Hakak. Latahar. Hamatazariah. Hakak. Lahakayim. Hamath. Hakak. Arakawa. Tamala. Lagarashan. Ba'ashem Yahushua. The water Amun. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushua, thank you. So be it.
Psalms 121.
Asha. Ayanya, Ahahaya, Mayan, Yabaa, Isaiah, Mine, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayim, Waratza, Al-Yathan, Lamawat, Regalka,
Ali on the one.
Ali on the one.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Anala.
Anala.
One.
Yalawam.
Wala.
Wala.
Yayishan.
Yayishan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yashrala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Aliyah.
Aliyah.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashemah.
Hashemash.
La'a.
La'a.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarach.
Walayala.
Walayala.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Hashemarka.
Yashamarka.
Kalra.
Kalra.
Shema.
Yashamar.
Napashka.
Atupashka.
Yahawa.
Yahawa.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Tazaf.
Taza'af.
Wa'ak.
Wabuak.
Ma'aita.
Ma'aitha.
Ayad Awalam.
Wa'ayad I will look. I will lift up mine eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore.
In Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Al-Ahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Tashakwat.
Wa'al-Tashakwat.
Allah.
Allah.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awayabika.
Awiyabika.
Hamayawan.
Yahamiyawan.
Mashanayaka.
Wamishanayaka.
Nashawa.
Nashawa.
Rash.
Rash.
Alaimaka.
Alaimaka. Yariyamwa. So why? Why you say I tell you what? I'll tell the one you can. Amarwa. Akawa. With a cocktail. With Goya. Wala. There's a car. Shum Yashala. I what?
Kaya.
Kaya.
Now I tell
you what?
Lab.
Lab.
Yakadwa.
Yakadu.
Al Yaka.
Aliyaka.
Baya.
Barya.
Yakaratu.
Yakaratu.
Ahalia.
Ahalia.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wayashma Alia.
Wayashimali.
Mawaba.
Mawab.
Wagaya.
Wagaya.
Ball.
The ball.
Wa'amuan.
Wa'amuan.
Malak.
Wa'amulak.
Shah.
Palashah.
Yashab.
I mean Shab.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Ashuwa.
Gomashuwa.
Alawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Sarawat.
Zarawat.
Banyalawat.
Labanyalawat.
Blah.
Salah.
Inshallah.
Inshallah.
Madia.
Kamadi.
Kasaya Sarah.
Kasiyah Sarah. Kiyabi.
Khal.
Benakal.
Yashwa.
Yashwa.
Nashamadwa.
The Shemadu.
Ayandara.
Ayandara.
Ayawa.
Ayawa.
Man.
The Man.
Adama.
Ladama.
Tamwa.
Shaytamwa.
Nadayamu.
Nadiyamu.
Ira.
Kaira.
Wakazaba.
Wakazaba.
Sabach.
Which is a box.
Katazamana.
Katazamana.
Kamwa.
Calmly say a come.
Shah.
The sharp.
Marwa.
Amarwa.
Rashah.
Narasha.
Awa.
On what? Ah.
Nawa.
Now what?
Alaya.
Alahayim.
Haya.
Alahayat.
Tamwa.
Shaytamwa.
Kagal.
Kagado.
Kwash.
Kwash.
Panyaraka.
The Panyaraka.
Ash.
The Ash.
Bari Ira.
The Ira.
Kalaba.
The Kalahaba.
Salat.
The Lahat.
Yeah.
Party.
Kantaradapma.
Kataradapma.
Basira.
Basari.
Abasawa Patka.
Wabasu Pasta.
Tabala.
Dabahalam.
Mala.
Malaa.
Panyam.
Punya.
Walawan.
Kolawan.
Makwashu.
Wayakwashka.
Shah.
Shimka.
Yahawa.
Yahaw.
Bashwa.
Yabasha.
Bahawa.
Wayabahaw.
Ai.
I get I.
Power.
Wayafapaw.
Badwa.
Wayabadi.
Daiwa.
Wayadaw.
Ya.
Kaya.
Ta.
Atha. Shimka.
Yahawa.
Yahaw.
Badka.
Wabadka.
Aliwan.
Aliwan.
Al-Kalha
I'll call her Ratazah. Keep not thou silence on my power. Hold not thy peace. And be not still, O power. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gebal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre, The sword also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb, and like Zeeb. Yea, all their princes as Shabbat, and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of the Most High in possession. O my power, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the Most High over all the earth.
Power structure in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Ba Yahusha.
Wa Yahusha.
Amayaka'al.
Wa Mayaka'al.
Ba Alahaya.
Wa Alahai.
Matazab Ya'ah.
Matazab Ya'ah.
Alawap Yahan.
Alawap Yahan.
Ha Alawap.
Alawap.
Ha Sarani.
Ha Sarani.
Ha Kotazayan.
Ha Kotazayan.
Ha Kayayawya.
Ha Kayayawya.
Ha Akwati.
Wa Ha Akwati.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba Shem Yahusha.
Ba Shem Yahusha.
Wada Amma.
Wada Amun. Bless you, Yahweh, and Yahushua, and Michael, and the angels, commanding General Yohanan, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, thank you. So be it. The prayer for the prophesied curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, listen to us now, right now. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen that speak against us, thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. Send evils and curses, and punishment and destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school. Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. Send evils and curses and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nations and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, the Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Posse Comitatus, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space program, the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airwaves, the cable access channels, and the radio channels. Convict the spirit, any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way but try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plagues take the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahushua, Michael and Gabriel come down with the flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahushua. Thank you always. So be it. Psalm face the front. Yeshabium, which means be seated. So we are at the closing of the Feast of the Unleavened Bread. Give it up for the Lord's Passover and for the Feast of the Unleavened Bread that follows it. We're here in headquarters, and every closing of a feast, we're commanded to have a convocation on the first day and on the final day. And on the final day, we have a holy convocation. We have a Sabbath service, and we read these scriptures to remind ourselves the laws and the reason behind these feasts. And so the brother is going to start it off in the Hebrew. This is Leviticus, the 23rd chapter and the first verse. Go ahead.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Lamar. Verse 2. Dabar, Al, Banya, Yasharala, Wa Amarah, Alaham, Mawa'idya, Yahweh, Ashar, Dakarawa, Atham, Makaraya, Quadash, Allah, Ham, Mawa'idya. Verse 3. Shashath, Yam, Dai Shah, Malaka, Waba Yawam, Ashab, Ya'aya, Shabbat. Shabbat 1, Makwara, Quadash, Kal, Malaka, La'a, Daishawa, Shabbat, Hawa'a, La Yahweh, Bakal, Mawa Shabbat Yakam. Verse 4. Allah, Mawa'idya, Yahweh, Makaraya, Quadash, Ashar, Bakara'awa, Atham, Bamawa'idam. Verse 5. Bakwadash, Harashawan, Barab Ayah. Ashar, Lakadash, Bayan, Bayrab Yad, Pasak, La Yahweh. Verse 6. Waba Kamasha, Aisha, Aishar, Yawam.
That's Aishara.
Aishara.
Salakia. Con, you said, I'm just letting you know, Con. You didn't know, he's doing a good job. Just saying.
Hey, give this brother a hand.
Aishara means 10, like my Aishara, 10.
This is a beautiful thing. This is the purpose of the Sabbath service, and we call brothers up from the youngest on up. This brother's a trooper right here, and this is to acclimate and to introduce brothers to the culture, to bring our people back into our culture and this language and this service and these rituals, and this is our culture, and it's a beautiful thing to see brothers taking it back. So give that a hand. Continue on.
Aishara, Yawam, La Kadash, Hazah, Kag, Hamatazah Wath, La Yahweh, Shaba'ith, Yam, Matazah Wath, Da'akalwa. Verse 7. Bayawam, Hara'ashwan, Makwara, Quadash, Yaya, Lakam, Kal, Malakath, Ibadah, La'a, Da'ishawa.
Right, give him a hand.
Excellent. Now to the English.
Khan. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 1. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, verse 2, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, concerning the feast of the Most High, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, even these are my feast. Verse 3, 6 days shall work be done, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest. And
one thing everybody misunderstands about this, we bring it out all the time. There are certain laws. People don't understand the law at all, but at the end of the day, this is not a quote unquote religious law. This is what stops your employer from being evil and literally killing you. Like, you can basically, this is a federal day off from work. If someone in our borders is trying to force you to go to work 7 days a week, you are guaranteed to have the day off.
Right.
No one can make you work from sundown to sundown. Why do I bring this up? Any idiot who tries to talk about laws done away with, so on and so forth. So I just asked. So that means I can work my employees 7 days a week.
Apparently.
Yeah, you can't get out of that. Right? You cannot, you cannot get out of that one. Any idiot who tries to say, oh, this law is not in the Bible, there's a lot of laws that aren't in the New Testament. Have you heard that one?
No,
that argument?
No, but it's funny you say that, because that's exactly how the white man wants it. He wants lawlessness so that he can work people like slaves,
right,
work people into the ground,
right,
work children, whatever, and have no consequences, just be able to set up anything to maximize his profits at the expense of whatever. Right. So it works out.
Right. Everyone was given a federal day off from work. And unlike our oppressor, if you work for our oppressor is going to forcibly use you to work on the Sabbath. Like, his intent is to put you in a position. Like, if you work in a Jewish office building, yeah, they're all home out the door by 4 o'clock.
Right.
But these cats.
But you're there mopping the floors.
Oh, yeah. So 7, 8 o'clock at night.
Right.
That's against the law. Your servant cannot work. Your donkey cannot work. I don't even think a service animal can work. That might be a little different because you're servicing the blind person, not like they say come on for the Sabbath. But you're not allowed to, you literally have to take your horse and take him off the leash and let him frolic on Sabbath day. But they force us inside of an office building,
right,
to mop floors, right, on Friday nights.
Backwards.
Can I continue?
But we're going to see, before you continue, it's funny because when we get down to you just read verse 7 in the Hebrew, and the word for work there is ibadah, which is based on the same word. What does your name mean?
Ibadah, meaning to serve.
That's servile work. There are other words for different types of work. Matter of fact, there's a word for a neutral type of work, as in creating something or doing something without serving somebody. That's what Aisha. So our names are the illustration of the difference in what you're not allowed to do on the Sabbath and what you can do on the Sabbath. You can't do servile work, meaning you can't make somebody work for you. You can't make somebody serve you, but you can do things. You don't sit in the dark. The law doesn't stop you from, like Christ taught, pulling your ox out of a ditch. But carry on.
And holy convocation, ye shall do no work therein. It is the Sabbath of the Most High in all your dwellings. Verse 4, these are the feasts of the Most High, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons.
Now, these are our feasts. These are our high holy days, right? These are the days that we have to acknowledge according to God, not the days we want to acknowledge.
Right.
That's what this verse is saying. Keep going.
Verse 5, in the 14th day of the first month at even is the Most High's Passover.
And that was 8 days ago. Give that a hand.
If I may, read that from the top.
Khan, verse 5. In the 14th day.
No, the first day.
In the 14th day.
No, the first day.
In the 14th day.
Wait, read the verse before that.
Khan. Verse 4. These are the feasts of the Most High, even holy convocations, which ye shall proclaim in their seasons.
Okay, so now let's see where this list begins. Read.
Khan, verse 5. In the 14th day.
No, that has to say the first day.
In the 14th day.
That has to say the first day.
In the
we got to be like the heathen. We have to be like the heathen. It's the first day of the month. What do all the heathens do on the first day of their months? Huh?
Y'all just have to have New Year's celebrations, right, fake Israelites? Y'all just have to have a New Year's celebration somewhere.
We have to have a New Year celebration. Read that again.
Khan. In the 14th day.
You want to be white people so bad. You want to worship the moon so bad. On the 14th random day, which is the day he decided, I'm gonna let my people go. The day that God decided I'm gonna let my people go. What's it called? Happened to be the 14th day of the first month. Right? Keep going. There's nothing magical about that time. Keep going.
Khan. And the 14th day of the first month at even.
P.
Continue.
Is the Most High's Passover. Verse 6. And on the 15th day of the same month is the feast of unleavened bread unto the Most High.
So after the Passover, the next day, we have another convocation. That's the beginning of the Feast of the Unleavened Bread. And now we're closing the Feast of the Unleavened Bread. Continue.
7 days ye must eat unleavened bread.
And this is the completion of those 7 days. Read.
Verse 7. In the first day ye shall have an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
No servile work. Back to the Hebrew.
Oh, well, Salami, we got another.
I wonder if there's enough brothers to.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
do another one.
Yeah, do another one.
Khan. Leviticus chapter 23, verse 8. Waha Kwarabatham Asha La Yahweh Shaba'ai Yam Yam Bayawam Ashab Ya'aya Makwara Kwadash Kal Mala'akath Ibada La'a Da'ai Shawa. Verse 9. Waya Dabar Yahweh Al Mashah La'amar. Verse 10. Dabar Al Banya Yasharala Wa Amarath Alaham Kaya Dabawa Al Ha-Arataza Ashar Anya Nathan Lakam Wakwa Tazaratham Ah Kwa Tazaya Ra Wa Haba'atham Ah Imar Ra'asha Kwa Tazaya Rakam Al HaKahan. Verse 11. Wahan Ya Ah Haimar Lapunya Yahweh Lara Taza Nakam Mama Karath Ha Shabbat Yan Yapan Wa Ha Kahan. Verse 12. Wa Aish Ya Tham Bayawam Hanya Pakam Ah Ha-imar, kabash, tam-yum, ban, shanathwa, la-ilah, la-Yahweh. Verse 13. Wa manakathwa, shanya, Aisharanyam, Salaf, Balawal La, Bashaman, Asha, La Yahweh, Rayak, Naya Kak, Wanasaka, Yayan, Rab Ya'if, Ha-Hayan. Verse 14. Walakam, Wakwaya, Wakaramal, La'a, Thakalwa, Id, Tazaam, Hayawam, Hazah, Id, Hab Yaakam, Kwaraban, Alahayakam, Kakwath, Iwalam, La Darath Yakam, Bakal, Ma Shabbath Yakam.
No sign of crash.
Excellent. Back to the English.
Darwan Khan. Leviticus chapter 23.
Slakia. Pete.
No, continue. Oh, verse 8. Yes. Go ahead.
Verse 8. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High 7 days. And the 7th day is an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
So now these scriptures are going to go over sacrifices, and of course we understand why we no longer do these. Just real quick precept, get Hebrews 10 and verse 6. In case anybody has that question. Did you hold that thing? Okay, good. Excellent.
Hebrews 10 verse 6.
Verse 6.
Darwan Khan.
No, that's it.
Oh, it's the page? Yeah.
Hebrews chapter 10 verse 6. In burnt offerings and sacrifices for sin thou hast had no pleasure.
So it says the Most High had no pleasure in these burnt offerings and sacrifices. The scripture says in Hosea that the Lord desired mercy and not sacrifice, and the knowledge of the Most High more than burnt offerings. And so that's what the scripture is talking about here. Keep going.
Verse 7. Then said I, lo, I come. In the volume of the book, it is written of me.
So this is talking about Christ, and this is a direct quote from another precept in Psalms. Read on.
To do thy will, O God.
So Christ came to do the will of the Most High perfectly. Read.
Verse 8. Above when he said, sacrifice and offering, and burnt offerings, an offering for sin, thou wouldest not.
So all these sacrifices and offerings, the Lord wouldest not, meaning he didn't want any of these. Read.
Neither hadst pleasure therein, which are offered by the law.
If I may, so we're clear, a sacrifice is no different for the most part than a fine. Like a speeding ticket. A sacrifice is no different than a speeding ticket. That animal is of value. You can either eat it yourself or you can sell it for money, a decent amount of money. A bull today is like a skinny anorexic bull. You're going to get about $700 for a skinny anorexic bull that no one else will buy. And
right.
That animal is worth $700 by itself. That's not a healthy, beautiful bull or a cow, right? So you don't want to break these laws. But if you're Jay-Z, you're Chris Brown, you're rich, you think you have all the money in the world and you can do whatever you want.
Right.
What's one bowl? What's $700 to Jay-Z? Right? And that's what it's about. At the end of the day, the Most High didn't care about the sacrifice because at the end of the day, he does not benefit off it. A crooked, corrupt priest, you're going to pay him the sacrifice or to not have to pay the sacrifice. Right? And what's it called? That's what people got by on. That doesn't mean anything. Because at the end of the day, I want you to change yourself. You weren't actually doing that. Con.
So that's a great point. Go up a few verses in that chapter, because that's a great point. That this, because this whole chapter is on this subject. Go up to verse 3, or verse 2 actually.
Hebrews chapter 10, verse 2. For then would they not have ceased to be offered?
So this question, would they not have ceased to be offered, is saying if these sacrifices, which as Officer Abaji just explained it, is like a fine, if that solved the issue, then wouldn't that have eradicated sin? Read.
Because that the worshipers, once purged, should have had no more conscience of sins.
They would have stopped doing it. Read.
Verse 3. But in those sacrifices, there is a remembrance, again, made of sins every year.
Because you see this commandment in Leviticus is telling us what to do every single year. Read on.
Verse 4. For it is not possible that the blood of bulls and of goats should take away sins.
So this was not eradicating sin. As the scripture said that we just read, the Lord would rather have mercy than to have us just going doing this year after year, generation after generation. So go back down to verse 8 or verse 9.
We got to get back to Leviticus, but
Yeah.
this is this is important because this really cuts the scribes and the Pharisees when he said what he just said about bulls and goats. Everybody and their mama had a problem with what Christ was saying. Your sins are healed. But the main ones who had a problem with it is the ones who thought that a bull and a goat could heal your sins.
Right.
Ain't that something? A man of God can't take your sins away, but a bull and a goat can. In their heads. Con, keep reading.
Verse 8. Above when he said, sacrifice and offering, and burnt offering, and offering for sin, thou wouldest not, neither hast pleasure therein, which are offered by the law.
Finish that verse 9.
Verse 9. Then said he, Lo, I come to do thy will, O God. He taketh away the first, that he may establish the second.
And taketh away the first, that he may establish the second. So back to Leviticus.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 8. But ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Most High 7 days. And the 7th day is an holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
And so now we're in the 7th day, the 7th and final day of the Feast of Unleavened Bread. And this is our holy convocation. Read.
Verse 9. And the Most High spake unto Moses, saying, verse 10, Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them, When ye be come into the land which I give unto you, and shall reap the harvest thereof, then ye shall bring a sheaf of the first fruits of your harvest unto the priest. Verse 11, And he shall wave the sheaf before the Most High, to be accepted for you. On the morrow after the Sabbath, the priest shall wave it. Verse 12, And ye shall offer that day, when ye wave the sheaf, and he lamb without blemish of the first year of a burnt offering unto the Most High.
Now, here's the thing. Each sacrifice isn't necessarily just a fine. In this instance, basically what's happening is the Feast of First Fruits, we have a contract with the God of the universe to feed us and be as a father to us. First fruits is when that contract, as far as the feeding part, shows itself. It's the first fruit. So once harvest time comes, we are able to take those first bit of harvest and wave it in the air. That waving, it signifies the proof God fed us this year. So in honor of that, we sacrifice. We take a he lamb, which would probably be about $400, and we just cook it. We cook that he lamb and we sacrifice that he lamb, right? In the service of the Most High. That's what this sacrifice is. Keep going.
Khan, verse 13. And the meat offering thereof shall be 2/10 deals of fine flour mingled with oil, an offering made by fire unto the Most High for a sweet savor. And the drink offering thereof shall be of wine, the 4th part of an hin.
This is how much exactly that I want of each thing. Keep going.
Khan, verse 14. And ye shall eat neither bread, nor parched corn, nor green ears, until the selfsame day that ye have brought an offering unto your God. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings.
So you are not to eat. You're not to eat of your harvest until you brought that acknowledgement that this is from the Most High, and it is the Most High.
Right. Is there any more troopers in here?
Yeah.
Are there any troopers?
Hmm.
Brother, in the front. What's your rank?
I-
You don't know my asking.
imagine up here.
Huh? Okay, I apologize.
Imagine up here. We're gonna call that.
Yeah. Well, hold up. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, yeah, shout.
Well, wait, because we gotta have somebody replace Shamar.
Oh, he's on. Watch that one.
Oh, Parajas Shamar. Ayash.
Yashala. When Yashala.
No. Banya Howard. Banya Shalala.
Yashala. When Yashala. When Yashala.
Ayash Shalala. Banya Howard. Banya Shalala. So let the brother step down. How's your Hebrew? Good or?
Still on the page.
No, I know. I explained it, but I'm letting him because it's his first time up. Got no concept. Got it. All right.
Still working.
You sharp?
You shopping?
Which means to be seated. All right. So you want to give it a shot or?
The Hebrew.
I'm not ready yet.
All right, Kelby. I'll do the next set. So this is 15 to 21. All right.
Okay.
Start working.
Leviticus 23 and
Okay,
15. Wasaparatam lakam mama karath hachabat ma yuwam hachabayakam shabayakam ath aymar hatana wapa shabai shabatwa tama yamaf taha yana I mama karath tashabath ha shabayayat I ta sapara ha mashayam yawam wa ha kwarab tam manaka
Gotta work on that.
kadasha la Yahweh mama wa shabath yakam taba ya awa lakam ta wapa shatayam shanya aisharanyam Salah Taha Yayana Kamataza Ta Apayana Bakawar Yum La Yahawa 18 Waha Kwarabatham Ayo Ha Lakam Shabai Kabashyam Ta Mayama Ta Mayam Banya Shana Wapar Ban Bakwar Akad Wa Ayalam Shanayam Yadayawa Ayo La Yahawa Wa Manakatham Wa Nasakayaham Asha Rayak Nayakak La Yahawa 19. Wa Aisha Yatham, Sha'ayar, Isayam, Akkad, Laka Ta'ath, Wa Shanya, Kabashiam, Banya Shana, Lazabak, Shalamiam, Wahanayap, Hakahan, Atam, Al, Lakam, Habakawaryam, Tanawap, Pa, Lapanya, Yahweh, Io, Shanya, Kabashiam, Kwadash, Yahweh, La Yahweh, Lakahan, 21. Wakwaratham, Ba'itazam, Hayawam, Haza, Makwara, Kwadash, Yahaya, Lakam, Kal, Malakath, Ibada, La, Ta'aishawa, Kakwath, Iwalam, Bakal, Mawashabath, Yakam, La Darath, Yakam. All right. In English, 15.
Book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 15. And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering. 7 Sabbaths shall be complete. Even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath shall ye number 50 days, and ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord. Ye shall bring out of your habitations 2 wave loaves of 2/10 deals. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven. They are the first fruits unto the Lord. Verse 18. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year, and 1 young bullock, and 2 rams. They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Lord, with their meat offering and their drink offering, even an offering made by fire of sweet savor unto the Lord. Then ye shall sacrifice 1 kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offering. Verse 20. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Lord, with the 2 lambs. They shall be holy to the Lord for the priest. And ye shall proclaim on the selfsame day that it may be an holy convocation unto you. Ye shall do no servile work therein. It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations.
In all your what?
All your generations.
In all your throughout, it shall be a statute.
It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generations.
And this is a holiday we are commanded to come before the Most High. One of the 3 holidays we're commanded to go. Meaning what? No matter where you are, you have to celebrate this. Keep going.
Come.
That's the end of that.
21. Who would be next?
Bring up God.
Huh?
Is that
Gal? Yeah, Gal.
Is that God? I imagine him up here.
You can bring it with him. You can bring it up.
It's registered. I imagine Shabbat.
What's up?
Shabbat.
Salaki, about to try?
I'm reading Hebrew.
Go ahead. I'll handle the next set, 22 to 28. All right. Wa bakwatazarkam, af kwatazayar, arak tazakam, la'a takala, pa'af, shadak, bakwatazarka, wa lakwat, kwatazayarka, la'a, talakwat, la'ainya, wa lagar, ta'aizab, atam, Anya Yahweh Allah Hayakam. 23, Waya Dabar Yahweh al Masha Allah Masha La Amar. 24, Dabar al Banya Yashrala La Amar Bakadash Ha Shabayaya Ba Akkad La Kadash Yahaya Lakam Shabbat 1 Zakar 1 Barawai Makwara Kodash. 25, Kal Malakaf Ibada La'a the Aishawa Wahak Warabatham Asha La Yahweh Wayadabar. 26, Wayadabar Yahweh Allah Masha La Amar. 27, Akka Ba'ai Shawar La Kadash Ha Shabayaya Haza Yawam Ha Kaparium Hawa'a Makwara Kodash Yahaya Lakam Wa Aina Yatam Av Napashat Yakam Wa Hakwarabtam Asha La Yahweh. 28, Wakal Mala'akaf La'a Ka'aishawa Ba'aitazam Ha Yawam Haza Kaya Yawam Kapayam Hawa'a La Kapar Al Yakam La Panya Yahweh Al Hayakam.
Go ahead and take it in English. Verse 22.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 22. And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean reddits of the corners of thy field when thou reapest.
So just like you mentioned earlier, go ahead.
Neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger.
Right.
I am the Lord your God. Verse 23. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 24, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets, and holy convocation. Verse 25. Ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
Okay, now if I may, for those that do not know, there are idiots that do not understand this, because I covered this earlier. I'm gonna break this out. A few of these, if you actually do your research, these are for people that like to battle and like to what's going. There's a few, like 1 or 2 new moon scriptures, quote unquote, that are talking about blowing of trumpets, because blowing of trumpets is the 1st day of the 7th month. So when they're like, yes, in the new moon, on the day of the new moon, when you do the research, they're talking about it's not a regular new moon that they just always have a feast on. This is a holiday that happens to be on the 1st of the month. Like, okay, for instance, it's like basically saying, oh, the Americans like to have a ball drop at the 1st of every month. Why? Because of January? You're an idiot. Oh, because we do it one day on the 1st of the month, they took it and said that must be every month. That's not true. Keep going.
Verse 26. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 27, also on the 10th day of this 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement.
Yeah, so eat all the food you can on blowing the trumpets. Enjoy that feast. Enjoy that feast. Then, because what happens after that? Read from the top.
Also on the 10th day of this 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement.
Keep going.
It shall be a holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
Yeah, and you're afflicting your souls right now by not having bread. The baby's going without cake right now and cookies. And y'all parents like the cookies because at the end of the day, it shuts them up. Right? You give the baby a cookie and it shuts him up. But we struggle and starve together. Well, in a few months, we're gonna struggle and starve by not having anything in our systems, not even water. Right. The babies are not included. Feed your babies. But that's what that scripture's talking about. Keep going.
Verse 28.
Yeah, come on.
And ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Lord your God.
So you want to keep him up here? We got like what, 3 more heads?
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
keep my
let's just
focus.
all right, 29 in the Hebrew. Kaya kal ha napash ashar la'a ta'aina ba'aitizam ha yawam haya karakta ma'aina anya Salakia. Wakal hanapash ashar ta'aisha kal mala'aka ba'aitizam ha yawam hazar waha abadafya ha napash ha makwarab Iman. 31. Kal malaka la'a ta'aishuwa kakwa I will love la the raf yakam bakal mashabaf yakam. 32. Shabbat one hawa'a lakam wa aina yatam napashaf yakam bata shai la kadash ma'irab Irab Shabbat. Okay, 33. Waya Dabar Yahweh Allah Masha La Amar. Dabar Allah Banya Yasharala La Amar Bakamasha Aishara Yawam La Kadash Hashabaya Aya Kaza Haza Salakia Kad Hasakawa Shabai Yum La Yahweh. 35. Bayuam Hara'ash 1. Makwara Kwadash Kal Mala'aka Ibada La'a Ta'aishua.
Back to the English.
29.
For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people. Verse 30. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people.
That's how serious the Day of Atonement is. You got one job in the Day of Atonement is to afflict your soul by denying yourself the thing that you need. Go ahead.
Verse 31. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute for every throughout your generations in all your dwellings.
And that's so heavy because it's like, first off, I got a Muslim boss. He's Israel, but he's Muslim. He was laughing about the fact during Ramadan they beat the hell out some cat because he got caught drinking a Pepsi during Ramadan. This is where they get that spirit from. In here, because what? When you don't do this, shall be what's called. If you do work or you don't afflict your soul, we're gonna destroy you. You're cut off from the nation. You couldn't struggle with us. Keep going. And that's what unleavened bread was about. Unleavened bread was about showing you could struggle with the nation. Keep going.
Verse 32. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls in the 9th day of the month at evening. From even unto even shall ye celebrate your Sabbath.
And that's how funny the Most High is. This is a celebration when you can't eat.
Right.
Keep going.
Verse 33. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, verse 34, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, the 15th day of this 7th month shall be the feast of tabernacles for 7 days unto the Lord.
That's the big camping trip for all these fake Israelites.
Or if you can't make it in the woods, put a tent above your bed. I have the picture.
They did that.
That's what they teach.
And posted it.
If you can't make it, put the tent above your bed. Like you live in the projects, so there's no what's called backyard for you.
Right.
So yeah, just take a tent and put it in your bed.
Now what does that do? What do they think that does?
Because people went on their roofs.
Just get in the ISUPK before you hurt yourself, fake Israelites. Or
I'm
is that the end of that set?
attack.
For the bear attack? Yeah. I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet.
It's a nasty attack though. I know that's been out. They're covering up the nasty attacks in the woods.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Attack.
Oh yeah. I don't want to know what's going on those purple camping trips.
Right.
to the Hebrew for the last one. You want me to take it?
35. You
Yeah.
want to take it?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, kind. Just if you want, finish off.
Leviticus 23 and verse 35.
No, I did 35. So finish off to 44. 36 to 44.
36. Shabbath, Yom Yom, Dakwariabwa, Asha, La Yahweh, Bayawam, Hashem Yanya, Makorah, Quadash, Yahaya, Lakum,
Apple juice, Bible Shah.
Wahakora Bathum, Asha, La Yahweh, Itazarath, Hawa'ah, Kal, Malakath, Ibadah, La'ah, the Aishwa, verse 37, Salakia.
You good? Take your time.
Verse 37, Allah Mawa'idya, Yahweh Ashar, Dokurawa Athum, Makoraya, Quadash, La Koryab, Ashar, La Yahweh, Ilah, Wamanacha, Sabah, Wanasakyum, the bar, Yawum, by Yawumwa, verse 38, Malabad, Shabbathath, Yahweh, Wamalabad, Mathanwathikum, Wamalabad, Call, Nadarikum, Wamalabad, Call, Nadababathikum, Ashar, the Thunwa, La Yahweh, verse 39, Ak, Bakamasha, Aishar, Yawum, La Kadash, Hashabyaya, Ba'asapkum, Ath, Tabuath, Haratazah, the Kadwa, Athchag, Yahweh, Shabbaith, Yom Yom, Bayawum, Harashwan, Shabbathwan, Wabayawum, Hashamayanya, Shabbathwan, verse 40.
No, there's more. Oh, no, that's my bad. You good.
Verse 40. Walakwakthum, Lakum, Bayawum, Harashwan, Parya, Itazah, Hadar, Kapath, Thamarium, Wa'ina, Itazah, Ibath, Wa'irabya, Nakal, Washamakthum, Lapunya Yahweh, Alahayakum, Shabbaith, Yom Yom, verse 41, Wakagathum, Athwa, Chag, La Yahweh, Shabbaith, Yom Yom, Bashana, Chachwath, Iwalum, La Derathikum, Vakadash, Hashabyaya, the Chagwa, Athwa, verse 42, Basakath, the Shabwa, Shabbaith, Yom Yom, Kal, Ha'azarach, Bayasha'ala, Yeshabwa, Basakath, verse 43, Lama'ain, Yadaiwa, Dorathikum, Kaya, Basakawath, Hawashabathya, Athbunya Yasha'ala, Bahawataza Ya'alya, I will thumb, Ma'arataza, Matazarium, Anya Yahweh, Alahayakum, verse 44, Wayadabar, Masha, Ath, Ma'idya Yahweh, Al-Bunya Yasha'ala, to the English from verse 22, or Slakia, verse 36.
7 days ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. It is a solemn assembly, and you shall do no servile work therein. Verse 37.
Now wait. You do that part, but you don't do the sacrifice. You go in the woods, but you don't make the sacrifice.
Who knows? They might start trying that next.
So they're not going to do that.
I don't know what they.
That
I
would require-
don't want to know what they do out in the woods.
Oh, they have concerts.
I bet.
No, that's not a joke. Like, yeah. That video I got of them singing with the, on TikTok with General Muhammad.
Yeah.
That's their tabernacles.
Oh, that's
looking like it's a gospel fest. Yeah, that's their tabernacle.
Oh, that's some real struggle. Oh yeah, y'all going through it like when we were in the wilderness.
Right. With a Walmart tent. Keep going.
Verse 37. These are the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocation. To offer an offering made by fire to the Lord, a burnt offering and a meat offering and a sacrifice, and drink offerings, everything upon his day. Verse 38. Beside the Sabbath of the Lord, and beside your gifts, and beside all your vows, and beside all your free will offerings, which ye give unto the Lord. Verse 39. Also, in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord 7 days. On the first day shall be a Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath.
So this is going to give the instruction on how you're actually supposed to do this. This is what we did in the ancient times to remember the struggle that we had in the wilderness. Don't try and do it with a Walmart tent on a campground. Keep going.
Verse 40. And ye shall take you on the first day the boughs of godly trees.
The boughs of what?
The godly trees.
Goodly trees.
Of
Meaning what? You good.
Goodly trees.
Here's what that means. Not a tent you buy from Walmart. A sukkah is made out of twigs. A sukkah is a hut, like a literal hut made from twigs and leaves and such. Not fabric. That's a hall. A fabric tent is a hall. A hall. AHHAL. A hall is tent.
Okay.
Yeah, Khan. Sakat Sakat is booth or hut. Keep going.
Branches of palm trees.
No. Polyester.
Right.
Branches of palm trees.
No. Take something that you found,
Cotton.
some blankets that you found and sew them together.
Branches of palm trees.
Go ahead.
And the boughs of fig trees and willows of the brook. And ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God 7 days.
Stop trying to play Israelite. Just come in here, do what Commanding General Yohana tells you to do, and just keep the laws. Don't hurt yourself. Go ahead.
Verse 41. And ye shall keep it a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your generation. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month.
Notice it says nothing about if we're in our land. It's for generations. For generations, this is going to happen.
Right.
We need to do this forever, regardless of what happens. I had an idiot try to tell me, well, if the land has been set, meaning we have Jerusalem, so why don't we just do that? That's the problem. In the past we didn't have Jerusalem. So how is this kept before Jerusalem? How's Passover kept before Jerusalem? We don't have Jerusalem anymore. So what should we go back to do? Remember the days of old.
Right.
How was Passover kept before we had a Jerusalem? Before we had a capital, what did we do? We kept it at home amongst ourselves. Then that's what we should do.
That's it.
Or should we just break the law and not keep the holiday altogether? You're stupid. You need to get in class. Your logic and reasoning just don't even make sense. God multiple times says, I have a problem with my sacrifices not being done. And the most important sacrifice of the year, the Passover lamb, you're telling me don't do it because we're not at home.
But these are the type of do they want us to go to Fairway and buy some lamb off the shelves?
That's what they do. And then they take
How do they
picture
think
for
that got
Facebook.
there?
See, I celebrated Passover.
Now, why do they think that lamb got there? Do they think it jumped up on the shelf and cut its own neck?
First up, y'all just simple. Y'all just so simple. Keep going.
Verse 42. Ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths. Verse 43. That your generation may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths.
Oh,
When I brought them out of the land of Egypt. I am the Lord your God. Verse 44. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Lord.
And this was the declaration of the feast of the Lord. These are the commandments. This is why we keep them and how they're to be kept. And it's that simple. With that, I mod him up here.
I forgot to do it with the eye.
Yeah.
Well, we doing the horn first. And all that. Shapar, which means horn. Yayan, which means one. The rule for now, unless otherwise, this is only used for high. All right.
Layasharala, which means to Israel.
Right. Shapar, which means horn. Turn it over. The water also has a hop for the work on the cover.
Hey, give this new scroll a hand.
Turn it to the camera. Most time, Chris. Now turn, brother. Turn it to the side. Turn it like this. Because I'm going to have you hold it. Yep, on your shoulder.
I mod him in the room. That means stand. Everyone in the room, stand. So, Panyahak with them, which means turn and face the east.
Okay. You ready? Come. Abanawa, Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Shabashamayim. Kadash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakutka. Taba'ah. Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Barataza. Kawa. Hayah. Hashemayim. The Thunderno. The Thumb. Ka. Yawon. Wasalapno. Kawafno. Kasalapno. Kawafno. Wala. Kabayano. Manasayawon. Abal. Hoshino. Mayan. Ra. Kaya. Waka. Malakwa. Wa'ala. I will love you. Amen. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it.
The power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Ba'ashem Yahushai.
Babu Koshah.
Babu Koshah.
The Thundernower.
The Thundernower.
Akak,
Hakak,
Akak,
Hakak,
Larba'a,
Larba'a,
Kal Makala,
Kalmakala,
Kal Madawa,
Wakalmadawa,
Akak,
Hakak,
Lataha,
Lataha,
Amatazarian,
Hamatazarayan,
Kak,
Hakak,
Lahakwim,
Lakoyum,
Amafium,
Hamafi,
Kak,
Hakak,
Arkawa,
Arakawa,
Tamala,
Atamala,
Larshan,
Lagarashan,
Basham Yahushai,
Bashim Yahushua,
Wada Aman.
the water among Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it.
Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Hahayim.
Al-Hahayim.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isaiah.
Isaiah.
Isaiah Ma'an.
Isaiah Ma'an.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shamayam.
Shamayam.
Aratata.
Aratata.
Al-Yathan.
Al-Yathan.
Lama Wat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Anala'a.
Anala'a.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasharala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tzalka.
Tzalka.
Aliyah.
Aliyah.
Yamyanka.
Yumyanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashemah.
Hashemash.
La'a.
La'a.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Vayarak.
Wayrach.
Layala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashmarka.
Kalra.
Kalra.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Afna Pashka.
Afna Pashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Tazaafka.
Tazafka.
Abwa'aka.
Wabawaka.
Ma'aitha.
Ma'aitha.
Wa'aid Awalam.
Wa'ad I will I will lift up mine eyes into the hills. From whence cometh my help? My help cometh from Yahweh, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. Yahweh is thy keeper. Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. Yahweh shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth and even forevermore.
All right, Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damiyalaka.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Tashakwat.
Wa-al-Tashakwat.
Allah.
Allah.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awayabyaka.
Awayabyaka.
Yahamayawan.
Yahamayawan.
Wamashanayaka.
Wamashanayaka.
Nasha'awa.
Nashaw.
Ra'ah.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aimaka.
Alaimaka.
Ya'ariyamwa.
Ya'ariyamwa.
Sawad.
Sawad.
Wayataya Aitatawa.
Wayatayai Tazawa.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Al-Zabawanyaka.
Amarwa.
Amaru.
Akawa.
Lakaw.
Wanakakira.
Wanakakira.
Magoya.
Magoy.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Shamyashral.
Shum Yasha'al.
Aiwa.
Iwad.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Awa Aitazawa.
Nawa'ai Tazawa.
La.
Lab.
Yakadwa.
Yakhadwa.
Aliyaka.
Alika.
Baya.
Barya.
Yakarafu.
Yakarathwa.
Ahalia.
Ahalia.
Adawa.
Adawum.
Wayashma Alaya.
Washimalian.
Mawa'aba.
Mawab.
Wahagaria.
Wahagarian.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'aimawa.
Wa'aimawan.
Malak.
Wa'aimalak.
Alashah.
Palashah.
I'm Yashabi.
I'm Yashabi.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Ashawar.
Gamashawar.
Alawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Imam.
Ayawa.
Haywa.
Sarwa.
Zarwai.
Banyalawa.
Rabanya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aishala.
Aishalom.
Madia.
Kamadian.
Kasayasara.
Kasayashara.
Kayabia.
Kayabia.
Banakar.
Banakal.
Wayashwa.
Wayashwa.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Ayanda Ara.
Bayandara.
Ayawa.
Haywa.
Daman.
Daman.
Laadama.
Laadama.
Tamwa.
Shayathamwa.
Narayabmawa.
Nariyamawa.
Ira.
Kaira.
Kazaba.
Wakazab.
Wakazabak.
Wakazabak.
Wakatazalmana.
Wakatazalmanai.
Call Nasaya Kamwa.
Calling say a come with.
Ashar.
Ashar.
Amarwa.
Amarwa.
Irashah.
Nayarashah.
Lanawa. Nawa,
Awak,
Alaya,
Alahayim,
Alaya,
Alaya,
Chayatamwa,
Dumwa,
Gargle,
Tagagala,
Wa,
Kakwash,
Lapanya Raka,
Lapanya Raka,
Ka'at,
Ta'ash,
Taba Ira Yaira,
Tabaira Yaira,
Kalahaba,
Kalahaba,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Aya,
Ya,
Kanta Radap,
Contra Data,
Basa Ira,
Basaira,
Waba Sawapaska,
Wabaso Paska,
Taba Halam,
Tabahalom,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Panya Ham,
Panya,
Walawan,
Palawan,
Yabakwashu,
Wabakwasha,
Shamka,
Shimka,
Hawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashu,
Yabashwa,
Yabahawa,
Wayabahawa,
Idea
Idea,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayakaparwa,
Abadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ata,
Atha,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Labadka,
Labadka,
Aliyawan,
Aliwan.
Al Kalha Aratas,
I'll call her Ratza. Keep not thou silence on my power.
Keep not thy silence on my power.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still on my power.
And be not still on my power.
For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult,
thy enemies make it tumult.
and they that hate thee
And they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
lifted up their head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people
Against thy people.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said, come
They have said, come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
and let us cut them off from being a nation.
that the name of Israel
That the name of Israel
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more remembered.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
But they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee,
They have confederate against thee.
the tabernacles of Edom,
The
and the Ishmaelites of Moab,
Moab,
and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines,
Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the inhabitants of Tyre.
Assur also is joined with them.
Saul also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Open the children of Allah.
Salah,
Salah.
do unto them
Do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kison,
the brook of Kison,
which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a red,
They get nobles like the
and like Zed.
like the
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes as Zabah,
all the princes of the
and as Zalmunna,
who
who said,
said,
let us take to ourselves
think to ourselves,
the houses of the Most High in possession.
the house of the Most High possession.
O my power,
Oh my power,
make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind,
the summer before the wind,
as the fire burneth the wood,
the fire burns the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
So persecute them with thy tempest,
Persecute them with thy tempest.
and make them afraid with thy storm.
Make them afraid of that storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill their faces with shame.
that they may seek thy name.
They may see thy name.
O Yahweh,
Oh, Yahweh,
let them be confounded
let them be confounded,
and troubled forever.
troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame
let them be put to shame.
and perish, that men may know
They may know
that thou, whose name alone
that alone
is Yahweh,
is Yahweh,
art the Most High
are the Most High
over all the earth.
over the earth.
Oh, God. Power structure in the Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh,
Ba Yahweh Shai.
Wa Yahweh Shah,
Ba Mayaka Allah.
Wa Mayaka Allah,
Ba Alahaya.
Wa Alahayim,
Tazab Yah.
Matazab Yah,
Alawap Yahan.
Alawap Yahan,
Ha Alawap Yah.
Ha Alawapi,
Ha Saranya.
Ha Suranya,
Ha Kwatazayanya.
Ha Patazayanya,
Ha Kayalia.
Ha Chayayali,
Ha Kwafia.
Wa Hawafi,
Yahweh.
Yahweh,
Ba Shem Yahweh Shai.
Ba Shem Yahweh Shah,
Duwara Aman.
Wa Amun. Bless you, Yahweh,
Yahweh.
and Yahweh Shah, and Michael, and the angel, commanding General Yohanan, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you. So be it. The prayer for the prophesied curses. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living.
All things living.
Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah. Listen to us now,
This is what
right now.
right
Send evils and curses
now. Evils and curses.
and punishment and destruction
Punishment and destruction
to the heathen
to the heathen
that speak against us,
speak against
thy prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers,
the Israelite brothers
and the school.
and the school.
Send evils and curses
Send evils and curses.
and punishment and destruction
Punishment and destruction
to the heathen,
to the heathen.
and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to the school.
Refuse to get to the school.
Force their riches to enter into thy sanctuary. send evils and curses
It's not about it.
and punishment and destruction to the Edomites and the nations and their drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the governments of our enemies, Amalek synagogues and armies, the Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, posse comitatus, the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, workers of witchcraft, NASA space programs, the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airwaves, the cable access channels, and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way or try to stop us from broadcasting your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause them to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the plagues shake the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahushua, Michael, and Gabriel come down to flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it is the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread through the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahushua, thank you always. So be it. Sorry, face the front. Salute the Torah.
Well, what's it called? Nah, what's it called? Just it's 2 hours. Yeah, sorry. What's it called? So we're gonna put that down. Slot. Yeah.
That concludes the service.
All right.
We give one salute. Men of Israel, I mud the Shabim sisters, be seated. Men of Israel, I mudjim Shabbat, I mudjim Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat, Yajim Atah, saw our faces sisters, sisters I mudjim, which means stand. We give one courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, I mudjim Shabbat, I mudjim Barak, Yahweh Yajim Atah, dismissed.
Salakia, how many 50s do we have? How many 50s? Salakia, how many 50s? Officer 50.